Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create WhatsApp chatbot for your medical pharmacy, and we are going to build this WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow, which is going to help your customers to upload the prescription and get the medicine and even place the orders for the medicine all via WhatsApp. So firstly in this video we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to create this WhatsApp chatbot, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So let's start creating the WhatsApp chatbot for your own medical pharmacy. So right here on my screen, you can see this is the structure format of the flow which I have created for creating the chatbot for the medical pharmacy. And now I'm going to show you how you can do so. So for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow. But before that, I'm going to show you the real working of this WhatsApp chatbot which I have built in. So for that, let's move on towards my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see I'm landed to my WhatsApp, and now let's say I'm the user or the customer who want to make a purchase for the medicine. So here I'm going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account, and let's say this is my business number saved as test number here. So now I'm going to send a message that is medicine, and I have added this message as a keyword in my flow. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword? So I'm going to answer it while creating the flow for our chatbot. And here you can see as I have entered this message, my WhatsApp chatbot has been initiated and I am getting a welcome message. And this welcome message says, hello, welcome to Healthy Care Pharmacy. We provide medicines, health essentials and doorstep delivery. How can I assist you today? And here we are getting two buttons, that is order medicines and contact pharmacy. So now I am going to select this first button, that is order medicine, and as I have selected this button, I am getting a message which is asking me how would you like to order your medicines. The first option we are getting is for send prescription, and the second option we are getting is for the browse category. So now let's select this first option, that is send prescription, and as I have selected it, I am getting a message which says please upload a clear picture of your prescription. So now let's attach the image of the prescription. And here you can see I'm landed to my picture section where you can see this image, that is prescription, which I am going to upload. And here as I have uploaded the prescription, I am getting a thank you message. That is, thank you, our pharmacist will review your prescription and confirm availability and pricing shortly. Now we are done with the first button. Now let's move on towards the second button, that is browse category. And as I have selected this button, I am getting the list of the categories of the medicine. So now let's open this list and check the medicines. So here you can see I'm getting some of the categories. So now let's say I'm going to select this first category, that is fever and cold. And as I have selected this category, I am again getting the list of the fever and cold medicines. So now let's open this list and select a medicine. So here you can see I'm getting some of the medicines options with their pricing. So now I'm going to select this first medicine, that is Dolo 650, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message which says to complete your order, please share your full name. So now I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So here I'm going to provide my full name, and afterwards we are getting this option or this message for entering the delivery address. So now I'm going to enter my delivery address as Bhopal. So now let's type it, and here I have entered my delivery address as well. And as I have provided my delivery address, I'm getting a message which says order placed successfully. So with this we have successfully tested our first button. Now let's move on towards our second button, that is contact pharmacy. And as I have selected this button, I'm getting the contact details of the pharmacy with its phone number, WhatsApp support, email address and the address as well. So this shows that the WhatsApp chatbot which I have built in is successfully working. And isn't this WhatsApp chatbot amazing, which is automating all your orders? And now I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of creating this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own pharmacy. So for that you have to access Pabbly Chatflow, and for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over this sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing Pabbly Chatflow. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Chatflow again for creating our WhatsApp chatbot. So here you can see I'm landed to my Pabbly Chatflow, and now I am going to simply click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we have to access Pabbly Chatflow for that. So now let's click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, you simply have to go to add WhatsApp number button, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can simply click over this WhatsApp Connect, and if you want to connect with token number, you can simply click over this Manual Token Connect. And if you want to learn more about adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then you can find video link in the description given below. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we firstly have to create flows for that. So for that, you simply have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And if you want to learn more about these remaining features, you can find video link in the description given below. So now let's click over the flows. And here we are landed to this flow builder page. And if you want to create your own flow, you simply have to click over this add flow button, and you will be landed to this flow page where we are getting this option for providing the flow name. So now let's provide a name to our flow here. So here I am providing it the name WhatsApp chatbot for your medical pharmacy, and afterwards we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the action which is going to initiate our WhatsApp chatbot. And on this trigger, we are getting many trigger events such as keyword regex match, user starts conversation and many more. But here I am going to keep it as the same, that is keyword regex match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which can initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now if you remember, I have initiated my WhatsApp chatbot by entering a word or a message, that is medicine, and that's exactly the same. So here I'm going to enter my keyword, that is medicine. So for that, you just have to type this word and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready which can initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. And afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the specific user input. And if you want to trigger any message, you can enter regex like this. But here, as I've already added my keyword, I will be removing this regex from here. Now as we are done with our trigger, I'm going to send a welcome message to my customers. So for that, you simply have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and in this text button note, I'm going to enter a welcome message for my customers. So now let's enter our welcome message here. So here you can see I have entered the welcome message, and now I am going to add some buttons to this message note. So for that, you simply have to click over this add button, and here you have to enter the text of your button. So now I am going to create two buttons. So I will be entering the text of my buttons here. So here you can see I have created two buttons, that is order medicines and contact pharmacy. Now if my user selects order medicines, I am going to provide them a text button message again with the two buttons. So now let's drag and drop and select text button over here, and in this text button node I am going to create two buttons as well. So now let's enter our message here. So here you can see I have entered this message which says how would you like to order your medicines, and here I have created two buttons, that is send prescription and browse categories. And now if my user select this first button, that is send prescription, I'm going to ask a media from them. So for that you have to move to the action, and here you can see we are getting this option for ask media which you have to select, and you will be getting this media question node by using which you can ask any type of media such as audio, video, document, image, etc. from your customers. So as we are asking for the prescription, I'm going to enter a message over here in this message node. So here I have entered this question, that is please upload a clear picture of your prescription, and afterwards it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So here you can see these are the contact custom fields I have created, and this is asking for the contact custom field as contact custom field help us to store extra information. And if you want to create your own contact custom field, you just have to go to settings, and here you can see we are getting this option, that is contact custom fields. But before selecting this option, you have to save this flow by simply selecting the save button so that you don't lose your data. And as you will select this contact custom fields, you will be landed to the contact custom fields page which I have already opened, and here you can see these are the contact custom fields I have created. And if you want to create your own contact custom field, you just have to click over this add more field button, and here you have to provide the field name, and at last you simply have to click over the save button and your contact custom field will be created. But here I have already created my contact custom field, so I will be selecting it over here. So here I'm going to select my contact custom field as prescription, which can be seen here, and afterwards it is asking me to select the media type. So from here you can select any media type such as image, video, document, audio, etc. based on the media which you want to receive from your customer. And afterwards we are getting this option for entering the number. So here it is basically asking you to enter the number of attempt you want to provide to your user for entering a valid input. So here I am going to provide my number of attempt as 1, and as you will provide the number of attempt, it will ask you to enter the validation error message. So validation error message is the message which will be sent to the user if they enter an invalid input. So now I am going to enter a validation error message, that is please provide correct media, and here I have entered this message. So with this we had successfully done with the media question. Now if my user will provide me the picture of prescription, I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message in a text button node. So now let's enter our thank you message here. So here you can see I have entered this thank you message if my user will provide me the picture of their prescription. Now if my user select the second button, that is browse categories, I am going to provide them list of the categories of the medicine. So for that you have to create list, and for creating the list you just have to drag and drop and select list over here, and in this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now I am going to provide a body to my list here. So here I have provided this body to my list. Now I am going to add some items to this list. So for that we firstly have to create section, and for creating the section we just have to click over this add section, and here I am going to enter my section title as category. And afterwards I am going to add some items to this section. So for that we simply have to click over this add items, and here you have to enter the title, and if you want you can even enter the description as well. So now let's enter the title of our first item. So here I have entered the title of the first category of the medicine. Now I am going to add some more items to my list. So here you can see I have added two more categories of the medicine, that is pain relief and vitamins. Now I am going to provide contact custom field to all these list items as I want to get the response. So for providing the contact custom field you just have to go to actions, and here you can see we are getting this option for set custom field which you have to select. And now it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So here I am going to select my contact custom field as category, which can be seen here, and afterwards it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. So as we are creating this contact custom field for this first category, that is fever and cold, I have entered the same value. Now I am going to provide contact custom field to all these remaining list items. So here I have provided contact custom field category to the second item, that is pain relief, and to the third category as well, that is for the vitamins. And now I am going to provide the list of the medicines coming under the first category, that is fever and cool. So for providing the medicines, I am going to use list. So now let's drag and drop and select list over here, and in this list node I am going to provide some medicines coming under this category. So now let's enter the body and add the section title and add some items to our list. So here you can see I have entered the body of the list, that is fever and cold medicine, and here I have provided my section title as medicine, and I have created two items to this list, that is Dolo 650 and paracetamol 500 mg. So this shows that I have added two items to the first category, that is for the fever and cool medicines. And now I am going to do the same for remaining categories, that is the pain relief and vitamins. So here you can see I have provided the list to the second category, that is for the pain relief, and here I have provided two items, that is Volini gel and Iodex balm. And now I have created the list for this third category as well, that is vitamins, and here I have added two items, that is vitamin C tablets and iron tablets. And now I am going to provide contact custom field to all these list items or all these medicines. So as you know the process of providing contact custom field, so now let's provide the contact custom field medicine to all these medicines. So here you can see I have provided contact custom field for this first medicine of the first category, that is Dolo 650, and here I have provided the same contact custom field, that is medicine, to the second item as well. And here I have provided the same contact custom field medicines to the medicine or product of the third category, that is for the vitamins and supplements. So with this we have provided contact custom field to all these list items. Now I am going to ask some questions from my user or the customers for placing the order. So for that you just have to go to actions, and here you can see we are getting this option for ask question, which you have to select. And now I am going to connect all these contact custom field nodes with this question node so that my user can be redirected to this question as soon as they select any of these medicines from any category. And now on this question node I am going to enter a question asking for the full name of my customer. So now let's connect all these contact custom fields. So here I have connected all the contact custom fields, and now I am going to enter a question asking for the full name. So here you can see I have entered this question, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as full name, which can be seen here, and at last I am going to select my format as any. Now I am going to add some more questions likewise. So here you can see I have entered this another question asking for the delivery address, where I have selected my contact custom field as address and my format as any. And now I am going to provide a thank you or the confirmation message in this text button node. So here I have provided this confirmation message, that is order placed successfully if my user answers me these both questions. Now let's enhance our second button, that is contact pharmacy. So here I am going to provide the contact details in a text button node. So now let's enter our contact details here. So here you can see in this message node I have provided the contact number, WhatsApp number, and the email address and the address of this medical pharmacy. So now we have successfully created the flow for our WhatsApp chatbot. Now we just have to save this flow by simply selecting this save button, and here you can see we are receiving this pop-up, which means we have successfully saved our flow. Now for showing you how we are receiving message from our customers and how we are sending them the automated reply, let me take you towards my inbox section. So for that you simply have to click over the inbox given on the sidebar, and you will be landed to this inbox page where you can see on this particular number, I am successfully receiving message from my customers and our automated replies are successfully sent or delivered. And now if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for automating order placing, then you have to use Pabbly Chatflow, and you can even share the flow which you have created. So for sharing the flow, you just have to move to the flow builder page, and here you can see this is the flow which I have recently created. So I am going to select three dots of this flow, where you can see this option share flow, which you have to select, and you will be getting this flow link. So you can share this flow link with your friends so that they can also know about this amazing automation tool, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly now, and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing chatbots like this. And if this video is really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button, and I have added the link of the flow in the description. So so make sure to check it out. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.